Well, good morning to you all, good morning. Thursday, the 16th of May. Yeah, that's already looking better than it did yesterday morning, isn't it? With fair wind and a following wind and a fair tide, whatever. Should have that closer to finished by the end of today. Should have. First job today is actually to go shopping if I want to eat tomorrow, that is. But the sky is looking quite promising, really, isn't it? Well, as we enjoy together this lovely morning, this drive down to Isère-sur-Creuse, I thought I would tell you a little story, true story. I got up this morning at 4 o'clock. Gentlemen of a certain age will understand that. And I went back to bed. 4 o'clock this morning was a bit too early for me to start the day. And as is often the way when I go back to bed in the morning, I had a dream. It was actually quite a lovely dream. And I thought I would share it with you while it's still fresh in my mind. In my dream, I was in a church. Now, I don't recognise the church that I was in. It was a pleasant church. And while I was sat there, a man walked in. Now, the funny thing is, I know this man's face, but I really can't place him. But he was dressed in a way that suggests that he was homeless. His trousers were pretty ragged, and he was wearing a cloak, which was a little bit odd. When I looked, it actually wasn't a cloak. It was a curtain that he'd got from somewhere or another that he was wearing as a cloak. And in my dream, I had this wish that I would receive communion next to that man. There we are. I throw that up. I offer it to you all. Make of it what you will. But that was my dream this morning. My actions this morning are, of course, to go to the shops. Need a bit of fish for tomorrow. I need a tube of green paint for a model railway. I need some masking tape. And then we'll get home. By the time I get home, the wash load will be done in the washing machine, so I can make best use of the sun this morning to get my washing dry, which will be good, because that way I'll have a clean sock for the morning. Well, I know you all enjoy a tractor safari. got a very narrow window of opportunity to get this cut. Now I've stopped here because I am not cutting the entire lawn. We are going to miss with the lawnmower these orchids. Now they're not as such a protected plant or anything like that, but I just think we ought to leave them, and perhaps some of the other things that butterflies and such likes enjoy eating. So we're going to have a whip round, get this job done. How many of you enjoy hunting? You know, we don't have to go very far to hunt beautiful, beautiful roses, but we might have to go hunting for some other things, and you find them when you're gardening. Look at that, a beautiful, beautiful little bee orchid, and strawberries. Now over here I'm sure I saw a strawberry that I'm much more interested in. Look at that. Now, should I pick it now? Or should I leave it a couple of days and risk a slug or a bird or something from eating it? Tomatoes, we'll just pick out those little side shoots, the way I was taught when I was little. I used to be little. And we'll come and first fruit, that's good. Yeah, one of the things that I did last year, and did I do it the year before? Do you know, I don't know now. I spotted orchids growing in certain parts of the garden, so I deliberately left them to do their own thing. That's my version. You know, some people say I'm just too lazy to cut all of the grass, but isn't that gorgeous? Little orchids there, and you can see I need to rake up the cuttings. That had all got a bit too long. But this section I shall just leave for the orchids to do their own thing. I'll cut it in August or something. But yes, I knocked over the grass. It had got too long, and of course the problem with long wet grass is the lawnmower actually struggles a bit with it. What I need is Brother Bruce to drive down here on his fantastic Yazoo. Yeah.